Welcome back, guys and girls. About 4 hours ago, before this video was uploaded, there should have been an info video about my upcoming live streams. Please check that out so you'll be up to date with all my shenanigans. And that's all I'm going to say for this part. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. No, of course not. That would just be silly. We are back in the city of Anchor. Stupid name, I know. But we're back, and we got some death going on, but I should be able to handle it. I think there's been some fire going on. Yeah, this area doesn't really have great coverage, so I completely understand. That's... oh, wow. That's a lot of, wait, before I do... let's just upgrade that one. Is that a tram stop there? What's going on? I think it is. Which confuses me, because no, there's not. Is there a bus stop? I don't know. Either way, first of all, we definitely don't need traffic light. I always end up doing other stuff I'm not supposed to do. Right. So I'm thinking you boom 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 boom. Not sure if that's going to help. Maybe, possibly, hopefully. I was going to put down a fire station, and I don't really want to put it in the suburban area, so I'm thinking maybe down here, because they are having a bit of lacking coverage. So there you go. You hopefully be a bit more happy and people won't die as easily. So either way, what I want to do for this episode, I want to continue working on this area, maybe also start to develop some kind of town in this section, and actually continue this bank of rocks. Because I mean, I wouldn't mind it continue somehow. I mean, I did continue this road down, which is a bit strange, but this one can easily, turn around, twist, or whatever. But I did get an idea that I want to try to make a similar kind over here, over this bit, a little. Maybe not 2 levels, but at least have some kind of elevation going on. Because you have this cliff here, so now I think if we continue to develop, maybe not have these high rises, but maybe some high density, and try to have it go down a bit, I think that could be a great idea. So first of all, because I don't want it to be all the way in, so I'm going to about that part, I think. Somewhere around there, I think it's fine, because it still gives an opportunity to build stuff at the the part where it's a bit down. And I'm going to use this guideline. Now wait, let's see. Can I make it? I can make it like this. And I'm probably going to have to see if I can raise this bit. Where's the node? Oh, stop it! Don't. There we go. So I want to raise it up to be the same height. Same is for this one and this one. That's okay. And then I'm thinking I'll move that one all the way in. That's a bit, it's not the greatest, but let's just wait, pause, because this game is crashing otherwise. Oh, wait, hold on. I wanted to like lick that curve. That's okay. Okay, so let's see if we can make this area a bit nicer. It's not really the greatest, but okay, so I need to raise this up a little. So that one is perfect, so now it's just a matter of trying to get the rest of it. So what if I do this and then match it to that one. Oh, perfect! Yes! Okay, that's really, really nice. And then, of course, this is going to get, or maybe lower the brush a bit, because it's going a bit too close. Wait, hold on. All these terrain lines are making me a bit confused. I don't know, something like... Oh yeah, that does not look good. It doesn't really matter, because I mean, I could always cover it with rocks. Alright. And then we have this bit here, but I mean, I don't want it to be like that. I do want this one to be like that, because I like how it really, you know, licks it gently. And then I don't really know about this bit. But I'm thinking, if we have that one, and let's just see if we can find it. Wait, hold on. Somewhere there. It's going to go down a little, but that's my plan. Oops, that's the wrong one. Something like that, and goes down because I like the different elevations. It's not perfect, but that's because I want to be able to continue this road around it. So that's why. And this is not going to look pretty at all, but it's going to look like that for now. We could just try to decorate it with some rocks and that kind later on. Maybe what if we just do this? Just smooth this out a little. Because it's looking ridiculous at the moment. I use the term ridiculous a lot. Okay, try not to mumble, please. I have a tendency to do that. Okay, so let's just remove all of this. There's a dead tree going on there, that's fine. And that's actually quite okay, I like it, I like it. Now, minimal, and I want to see if I can smooth this out just a little. I mean, I still want the cliff, that's the thing, but I don't want it to be all... you know, all that. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. Alright. My phone is making noises. It's distracting me. Right, okay. So we have this one. So let's go 10 units out. And then just continuous little trip. Down was make those road parallel, but here I think that's fine. If we try to make, oh, that's really, really sweet. That's super. Oh, yeah, that works great. But now this one doesn't really match with that road. So let's see if we can. No. No. How do I make it? No, why does it make those... Why is it acting like that? Yeah, that's way better. That's a lot better. Right, and then we'll just raise that bit up a little to try to get this as smooth as possible. That's super nice. Okay, so my idea was, I think we can turn off this one. Try to get this, wait, first of all, I wanted it a little straight for just that bit. But I was thinking it was going to, you know, go around it at the down part. But maybe I don't want it that close. How about, you know, you can follow... Ooh, that's okay actually, because it's not too close to the water, but it still, you know, keeps some kind of ooh, I know what we could do. We turn that one off. Straight slopes, stick to ground. Skyline. I was thinking something like this, because it follows the curve a bit, and then what we could do, just bring this out a little, and then we'll we'll smooth it out, just so it doesn't get that close to the water edge, because it's not looking, it's looking like a safety hazard, and so it like mimics this cliff face. So what we could do, we could also continue these cliffs going all around. All these trees, they're a bit too much. Let's just remove a bit. It's a little much going on. Right, so if we do something like this, can we copy these ones? Like, for example, this bank. Oh, hello. See? Perfect. Maybe not. Maybe not the same segment over and over. Let's make it a bit different. Okay. What other? We could copy this segment as well. I keep pressing the wrong button. Ah, yes. That's perfect. Right. And then I'll just use these ones. See? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, look at those. They're like all tucked in there. That's looking really, really nice. I like it. Okay. Turn off that one. We could actually make a cul-de-sac. Not sure I want to though. That's the thing. Let's just make a free foaming road going down. That's okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It's a little bit, you know, it's a little tucked away, but that's okay, because that's the point of it. And we'll make a few houses down here. And not too many of these one square, because I want it to make sense in a way too. Wait. Let's keep it to 2 squares, and we could have like 2 lone ones at the back. Right, okay, so that's done. And now we have this section. I don't really know what to do on this part, because it has a really weird end to it. But what I could do, if we just... I mean, it works out fine, really. I could just do it like this. Twist and turn. Do I want it to go down? Because it works out too, but I don't like the way it gets connected, because it just has this really weird connection to it. So I won't keep that, but what we could do instead is that we'll take a pathway. And then we'll... why does it create a tunnel? I don't want that. Wait. I wanted something like that. Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, it won't connect to that one, that's the thing. If we do it like that, and then we'll make... Oh, yes. Okay, that's good, that's what I wanted. Okay, I like this, and I like this bank, because and this part is not going to be much high density. A little, you know, at the front, but it's going to go really down, because it's not going to be big, because I mean, this is like supposed to be the main city. And this is like the city center, and I probably should continue it over a bit this way, so it gets a bit connected to the highway. How does this one work at all? I think it does. I think it works really brilliantly. Technically I could upgrade that one, but there's no need to it. And this is really good with the one-way road because it gives them the option going, you know, right. And the same thing here, there's just one going off, just so it won't disturb the traffic too much. Right, okay. So there's some need of offices, but at the same time I feel like we could put some offices at the back, but I want to try a bit residential going in, because we haven't really had those in a while. Well, we do, but it's just that there needs to be a bit more of them. So let's just do it like that. Oh, I wouldn't mind. I want to park somewhere. Then we got like this entire section, but we could easily fill these with, you know, apartments maybe. Something like this. Then we've got the houses down there. We do need maybe some more stores, so let's just put a few here. And I think that's okay. I think that leaves good enough section to it. And I don't know what I want this. This is like, why are all these offices? This doesn't make sense. That's what I'm thinking. Since this is still a very quiet area, let's leave it like that. And we could put, let's put a playground in the middle, like here. And same thing over this way, another playground. Just because it boosts the area a little, but it also gives them. Let's just put a road from there. But I mean, it's a residential area. Of course, they would like to have some kind of thing. Yeah, okay. I think this is going to look nice. I love the skate park. It's so typical that you have the city hall right there, and then you have the skate park next to it, and right next to the school where the kids can hang out. All very lovely. Okay, so how is it with the public transport in this section? We've got a tram going down this way and it stops. There's a stop there and there's a stop there. And I think that's fine because I didn't really want the tram to go any further. It could technically just continue down, but that road spreads, so it doesn't make sense in doing it. It just, these roads just, you know, it starts to all going in different directions, so I don't really like that. But we have the buses, so wait, buses, let's just get this one. Okay, so there's one line that goes loops around like that, and then there's another line that goes like that, and then we have one line that loops that side. Could technically have just a small loop here, but since this is a highway connection too, I don't really want a bus over there. So I think I'll leave it. I think because they have a bus stop there for those who lives in this area. Because if I have a bus going through this section, and I don't want them to cross that road because it's really heavily trafficked as it is. So I'll leave it as it is. But we have a bus here, so I'm thinking we need something here. We don't even have a metro. Oh, we got that one. Oh, yeah, true. But we could afford to have another metro more down to this section. This, to this park. So I'm thinking we have a metro going down there, so we could easily put one down here in this section. What kind of? This is mostly offices, which is perfect. For the area. Okay, so that's metro. I wanted to go down this because it's very close to that one. We could also have it. Oh wait, in the IT cluster is right next to the park. That could make sense, but I would have to make it like this. Well, I actually wanted a bit further down, so I think I'll keep it by the schools. That makes more sense. A sort of 90 degrees. But I'm thinking this one stops here. Create a new line, and it goes down to this section. Technically, the blue line could also make a stop down there. Actually, that doesn't. It doesn't make. Okay. Okay, so the blue line also makes a stop down there, which makes a bit more sense because then it comes from this way, goes all the way out here, goes down to this section, and then, you know, back up again. So I think that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, so you got a metro. Good for you. And then I just want a bus that loops around a bit in the area. We could have it share a connection that way. Maybe go down this way. I want to stop right there because then they could just jump on it. Possibly go up this way. Maybe it loops back because it's not too far if they want to change. I think that's actually fine, yeah. Because it's not too far if they want to change lines. And I mean, although they can't really walk between these buildings because there's no pathway. So I should probably add a few pathways around this place. No, there is one. So yeah, that was my mistake. Okay, so if they jump off here, they can just walk over, walk across, walk the pathway, and then just, you know, go to another stop. So I don't think that's too far to go. How many people are in this one? 69. That's like so expensive. But I can afford it. I really want to add a football stadium though. Is this just used as theatre? Because there's like no people hanging out there, which is a bit strange. Okay. So it's getting there. Okay. So this is also going to be. Yeah, it feels it needs to be to serve more residential because this is a bit more school district. Let's look at all these people moving about. Let's just slow down a bit. Yeah, this one fits perfectly in this area. Also, I think it's in a good place because when we want to cross, if we want to cross with the subway, I know, we could just continue technically that line across. Same thing, I think this one is also perfect to go across, or you just have a line that goes from that station over. So it is possible, and I think I want to do that. I think I want to continue at least that one. Wait, that blue one is really long. I noticed that because that one comes all the way from this one. Goes all the way down there. That's okay. You have a really long way to go. But if we cross it from, you know, across, I probably would have another line over that side. Same thing from there. I would have a different line going over. Okay, so we've got 60 up to 67,000 now. We need 75 before we can before we get the airport, and we got another piece of land. When do I? And then at 90,000, I finally can, you know, unlock the entire map. That's going to be fun. Right. So we have this little area here too, which feels a little bit more, you know, suited for more suburban area. Just because it's just tiny and it works well. Can you imagine living down here? I mean, just like it's. Oh wow! Can you look? Oh no. Okay, that's a bit of a shame. Let's just remove a few of these rocks because they're slightly a bit in the way. Because I don't want it to disturb the water. That's the thing. So this is. I think. Oh no, I can't remove that. But that one works fine because it's more, you know, enclosed in the water. But then we have a few things here and there that just does not look natural at all. Either way, can you, if you imagine just living down this road, just, you know, really, you know, just circling down, very tiny. Oh, look at that little house, it's so cute. Just, you know, just coming down here and then just have this landscape in front of you, and then you have that, you know, the city centre up there. That's so cool. Right, okay, so we got this road, and I wanted it to connect it with that one somehow. Um, that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to connect it. I think that's fine. I do want to flatten the area a little, just so it won't look so weird once all the houses are starting to come in. Let's just flatten it section by section, because I can see it's a little uneven. Okay, so I think something like that is fine. Okay, so what I want down here, I don't really know, because it's just such a weird place, but at the same time I do want stuff, so I think I'll just do a little bit of this, really, like a smaller shopping strip, with a few offices in between, because I mean it needs. How's the water? Okay, so there's like barely anything down there, so let's just pull a few pipes. Oops. Yeah, you are complaining down there too, so see? Better. Okay, so that should help. We don't have any buses down there, but people can walk. I don't like this cliff though, it's just looking so not good at all. Can I... Let's just do it like this. Let's just smooth it out. Might be a bit too big, because I still want it to look semi-decent. I mean, that looks a little bit better, because better. It's not bitter, it's better. Yeah, that still works fine. Or I'll have to try to make it the same level. That's also an idea. Because it's easier to flatten out and actually make it look good. Wait, I think I have it now. I think that's a pretty good flattening. Try to get rid of oh yeah, that's actually pretty good. Still a bit ugly, but I'm thinking if we try to cover it with trees, just like all the way up. Same thing, we just continue it. We could even use a few of these high ones, just to cover it up a little. That's not bad. I like it. Wait. That's okay. And then if you live up here, you have like all these trees around it. But I think that works fine. Yeah, yeah, that's completely okay. What we also could do is make this pathway at the back. And then try to connect it up to oh, you're kidding me. That's sweet. It's not the way I wanted it to, but I did not know that I could actually do it like this. There's no pillar there. It's a bit of a shame. Let's see if we can try this again. Let's pause the game. If we do straight slope. This one doesn't have that pillar. I don't like it. You know what? No, let's just leave it. It's just not worth it. But this one. Wait, hold on. That's a little too steep. I like the idea. It's a little, just a tiny bit too much. That's better. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's better. That's better. So it's at least connected a bit. Not that I don't think anyone's ever going to use that. But it's there. So, while we're at it, I think I want to cover it up. I thought I wanted beech trees. Let's just cover this area up a little. It might be a bit too much, but hold on. And then where am I going? I'm going here. Medium. Medium. See? Just a little. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. It's starting to look good, and I like this little area. But this needs to get done, or probably we won't sewn on this half of it because it's just not looking good. But we could use one of these ones at the back here to cover it up a little, make it look a little better. Hopefully people are using this pathway because it's a nice way. Yeah, see, they are actually. They are using it, which is, yeah, that's nice to see. They are making use of that lovely pathway. Great, so I'm going to end this episode here. I hope I'll see you tomorrow on the live stream. Otherwise, I wish you had a great weekend and everything. Yeah, so I'll see you next time. Bye.